Oh, good morning, good afternoon. This is Cameron at Traders Network Club. Welcome back to another NFT and Metaverse show. So today, instead of talking about upcoming NFT projects, what I usually like to do, I'm going to show you today a nice tools strategy of how I NFT snipe for rarity traits by using tools and using the floor thickness to make my evaluation. So we're going to get to that right after this break. All right, welcome back, everybody. So, how do we snipe for those rarities and those NFTs? Okay, so first thing and foremost, before you get into an NFT project, you also want to know how that project is doing with the community behind it, the founders, their Discord, their Twitter. Are they, do they have a lot of people that supporting this project? You want to do that research before you even go and buy, okay, an NFT. So just for an example wise, first thing we want to look for once we do like a project is we want to find a project that's pumping. Okay, we want to see that volume pumping and we want to see some buyers going through. So for example, now I'm on OpenSea. Okay, you can go on OpenSea and you can go to stats and you can go to rankings, or you can go to activity. Okay, activity. So this is the ranking. So now that this is the ranking. So you go to rankings. Activity just shows you activity is, you can look at both. You can go to activity, and obviously you want to go change it to Ethereum if you are looking for the Ethereum projects on the Ethereum blockchain. You can go and look here and see which ones are selling a lot, right? So if I'm looking here, we got Squishy, Wonder Pal. We got the cartoon. There's the World of the Women. This one's kind of trending right now because of the sandbox. Drug receipts. Drug receipts looks like it's buying a lot for some reason. Not a lot, but okay. So you just kind of go through and see which ones you are buying a lot. So right now it looks like this drug receipts is getting a lot of attention, but you can see it's unrevealed. So you can't snipe rarities that are unrevealed, okay? Because you have to see the art. You have to see the traits to snipe the traits. So you can't do that with unrevealed projects. So we would have to look for one that's already been revealed that's pumping right now, okay? So instead of looking at the activity, let's go look at rankings. Then we'll go to the last 24 hours. Obviously, you want to get a small time frame so you get that information a lot faster. And that's why we use tools, okay? I'm just saying, if you don't want to pay, most of these tools you have to pay for a premium monthly. But if you don't want to pay the tools, now you can go to IC Tools, or I actually like this one here I just found. It's called NFT Nerds. And they obviously you have to pay, okay? You need a premium to see different tools in this, but like you can see the 1 minute and the 5 minute you have to pay for, but the 50 minute and up is for free. So they do give you some free stuff too on this website. So now we went to trending collections. Okay, that's the goal. That's the first thing we want to do. Okay, first step is to find what's trending and what's pumping right now. What are a lot of people buying right now? So we did see cartoons, right? But you can see it's actually kind of descending. We do see some pumps with this. Could be dipping a little bit. So this one just took a huge pump, okay? And obviously this one right here took a huge, okay? This one we saw is doing good right now, Cyber Brokers. So now you can use this tool to find these different rankings. You see that they show you the rankings. This is what's so cool about this tool. So this is why we use these tools to make it easier. Okay, and obviously you have to pay for this, but I'm just trying to give you an idea. You can see the floor. You can see the chart right here. Now you can see their rankings. Look at this ranking right here. This is 287 ranking compared to this, and they're very similar in price. Okay, so it's either this person is, overdoing the price, or this person is underpricing his NFT. Okay, so someone's either under or overpricing. So if we look here, look at this guy. He's even way worse rankings, and he's got way higher. So looks like these people are overpricing, because you can see these rankings are around 4 ETH. Okay, so this should have been around 4 ETH. This could be right. So if we can find, see, like that's at 7 ETH too. So you just got to look around at the, comparing the rankings and the price to see which one is underpriced for a great value. And that's how you kind of grab that. So now let's go to OpenSea. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. I didn't want you to hear that. So if we go to OpenSea, okay, and let's go to cyber brokers. Now, if you don't have any tools and you don't pay for any tools, how to do this yourself, right? Is you're gonna go here. Okay, now you see this project is now before you open this up. Okay, obviously you want to go check their Twitter or make sure this is a good project before you invest in it. But now, as we already went through that, we like the project. It looks like it's pumping. Everyone's starting to buy in. Okay, and you can always go to activity and type in listings and sales, and you can see we're getting a lot of listings right now. Okay, so only one sale, but a lot of listings. Now that's something you don't want to buy, because now that's when everyone starts listing, then the price is going to start dropping. So you don't want to buy this right now, because you want to see more sales than listings. That's how you know the price is going to go up. Okay, but just for the sake of this video, let's just say that there is more sales. Okay, we're getting a lot of sales going on. So we want to get in right now, but now we want to snipe for a undervalued NFT that's worth a lot. Okay, we want to snipe that Rarity traits. Okay, so if we go to their items, you can go and we can go buy now, so we can see what's buy now. And as you can see, the floor is at 3.5. Okay. Wow, is that right? That is crazy. Let me see this again here. I didn't even check the floor. Oops, I went completely out. Let's go back. So the floor is at 2 ETH. Floor is sitting at 2 ETH. Oh, there we go. That was weird. That I had a feeling that wasn't right. Something was wrong there. All right, so 2.2 ETH. Okay. So now let's see one that looks a little different. Okay, so this one looks kind of cool. I haven't done and obviously you want to know your project when you're investing. Like, go and check their Discords, their Twitter, and see what type of traits is like what traits they do and what are very valued and not valued. You got to kind of do that research. So let's look at this one right here. It's at 2.4 ETH. He's got wins. Must be something that's rare about this guy. So if you go down here and go to properties, right, you want to look, see that it has a percentage for each trait. So for his back, he has wins. It's only a 2% trait, which is not that low. You want to kind of look, you kind of want to find anything under 1%. So like right here, his hair is Mars. That's 0.73%. That's pretty rare. It's under 1%. I would say anything under 1% is pretty rare. Like this is 1%. This is pretty rare. But this one is rare. You know what I'm saying? It's under 1%. So we're going to click on that. And there it is right here. So now we can, oh no, it's this one we're looking at. So now we can see the floor price for that specific trait, the hair, okay? And you can see it's not very it's not undervalued right now. It's kind of sitting at a price where this one is lower, but you can see it does jump really fast after this. We're looking at the thickness of the floor. You can see this is a very thin floor, and most of these rarity traits, when you look at the floor for just these specific traits, they are going to be a thin floor because there's not going to be that many people selling them, and the prices just fluctuate. Okay, so you can see it's not. I wouldn't buy this because we do have a cheaper one here. If this was sitting by himself, okay, if this was just sitting at 2.25 by himself, and then the next one is 3.4, then this is something you want to buy and then flip it for just under 3.4, okay? Because that is still the lowest price for this specific trade. So let's just go back for another example here. Okay. So let's go back. Now, instead of going through each and one, you're like, "Can't, I gotta go through all of them." You can do this, okay? You can go over here by the traits over here, and we can pick a trait ourselves. So let's pick eyes, or we could pick bodysuit. You know, that's kind of sick. And you can see it shows these numbers: 72, 34, 26, 26, 23, just showing you how many are available for this trait. So you can see the bodysuit, RX bodysuit, is very low, and how many they have available. It's only 23 NFTs that have the RX bodysuit, so it's pretty rare. Okay, compared to how many are, I think this is a 10,000 project. Yeah, 10,000 items. So it has 10,000 NFTs, and out of 10,000, only 23 have the RX bodysuit. So this is gonna be very rare. Okay, now you can see this is 3.2. Wow. So like this easily could be flipped for another 4 ETH. Okay. But you're not getting that much out of it. You're getting about 0.8 plus gas fees. So it could be like 0.6, 0.5, which, hey, still some money, right? Now, let's go look at something that's not too rare. Okay, so let's not look at bodysuit. See, this is why you want to know the project too, because you want to know which one of these traits is like a lot of people, like really investing on this project. Maybe this project, it's the hair trait that everyone likes. Like they like the hair traits that have this certain specific project, so everyone is jumping on the specific hair trait that everyone is tweeting about and on the Discord talking about. That's why you kind of want to be on their news feeds, on their social medias and Discords to see what are people wanting, right? Let's go look at helmet. So yeah, they got a lot right here. So let's just look at one that's just right underneath it. Like ICT, got 100. Oh, let's go Droid, 140. So this one is obviously, this is not, this one's sitting at just at 3 ETH, and you got 3 ETH here. So this is, you can't really flip any of these because there's more right here. So it's not really a good flip. Okay. It's not a good flip. If we go to eyes to see, 3.4, 3.4, 3.8, and 6. See that big jump from 3 to 6? See now, like for example, if it was just one of them, sitting here at 3 ETH and the next one's 6 ETH, this is an easy opportunity to snag and flip for some easy Ethereum. Okay, easy gains. I mean, if it's in at 3.4, the next one is 6 ETH, you buy this, you flip it for 5 ETH, okay? And you're making money. So now, obviously, like I said, you want to do this strategy on a good project because you don't want to go into a bad project and start buying these NFTs that are expensive because you're buying these nice rarities and then trying to flip them and no one's buying them because it's not a project that everyone's trying to buy in. Okay. So you want to make sure it's a project that's pumping, it's got a lot of volume going, a lot of buyers. So, and that's just for an example. Now, so like, also for an example, what you just want to use is you want to use the thickness and the thinness of the floor. So when you go into the items right here and we go to buy now, okay. So the floor is at 2 point, wow. Oh, sorry. Gotta go do this again. All right, so when you look at the floor, okay, and the floor is 2.23. Okay, that's the floor. That's the cheapest one available. We want to see the thickness and the thinness of the floor by looking at the next prices. As you can see, it's 2.2, 2.3, 2.3, and it gets to 2.4 here, 2.4, 2.5. So, like, you're looking at about what, 5, 15 entities that need to be sold up top here. And then the next price will be 2.5. So, if you get 15 of them to sell, the floor price can jump to 2.5 really fast. So this is a pretty thin floor. And at 2.5, you can see, oh, look, jumps to 2.6. So this is like a thin floor. Okay. Now, a thick floor would be like, for example, just so you understand what I'm trying to say here, a thick floor would be like if it's 2.2 and all these are still 2.23, 2.4, I mean, 2.24. It's still all the way down here. It's still 2.24. So the price is very thick. It's still sitting at a very close price than the previous ones. You know what I'm saying? So that is not ideal to go in and flip when the floor is very thick. You don't want to. That's not an easy, quick flip. You want the floor to be thin because then more people buying. It's easier for the floor price to change fast. Okay. So that's what you're kind of looking for. You're looking for the thinness of the floor. You're looking at those traits. You're looking for that volume. You're looking for the project to have a good community behind it. And then you can go and use these different tools like Icy Tools or NFT Nerds. It's one I just found. And I kind of just looked at it the other day and I like it so far. I do want to go through more of this and see what else they have available. But and you can also use charts, okay? And if you can find any free charts, these are very important to see. Obviously, to get a good read of how the market's going for this project, okay? And it's just a good to see when you're buying into a project, right? Especially when you want to flip these rare NFTs, it's very important too, guys. When you look at these charts, you want to see that they are still selling up top here. Okay, they're not just selling at the floor price. You want to see that there are flippers flipping their NFTs and selling them for a higher price than the floor. So then you know that you can also have the opportunity to go and buy that unvalued project, unvalued NFT, and sell it for a higher value. Okay, that's the goal. So you can see people are doing it. So that means you can do it if you do it properly. But anyways, guys, that's kind of what I wanted to go through today, just to give you an idea of how these people snipe these rarities and how they flip it and how easy they make money just flipping these NFTs. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, check the description below for our Telegram link to go ahead and join us. We're doing great with our Pip Grabber. You can check the Pip Grabber show with FxBigDog every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Time. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another session of the altcoin season show at same time as always at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.